Hello, my name is Emily Bossing, and I will be presenting on the PUSH HPV vaccination campaign. Why HPV, or why the HPV vaccination? HPV is the leading cause of cervical cancer in women, with roughly 11,000 new cases and 4,000 deaths among U.S. women each year. Only about half of teenage girls in the United States have taken the vaccine, and one of the main reasons for skipping the vaccination comes down to the sexual connotation attached to the virus, not only for the girls, but for boys as well. So the vaccination age for this specific health campaign targets college students at Purdue University because most traditional age college students start college around the age of 18, which makes them a legal adult and makes them legally able to consent to receiving the vaccine. They don't have to have a parent's signature because they're a legal adult. So this approaches students that may have not received the vaccine before, may have never heard of it before, because their parent had the decision when they were between 11 and 13 if they got the vaccine or not. So that is why Purdue is a great population. It's ideal, it's diverse. Not only Indiana residents attend Purdue University students are across the nation and across the entire world. So the reach of the vaccine can be huge. And the rationale behind this is to also normalize conversations about HPV. There's such a stigma attached to sexual connotation, and the more education out there can help change that. The HPV vaccine isn't just to prevent, your 11 to 13-year-old from having sex in the future. Campaign goals. So the overall goal of the HPV vaccination campaign is to increase HPV vaccination coverage, which can be greatly done with Purdue's diverse student population in 3 ways: increasing vaccination awareness and knowledge, increasing vaccine demand, and encouraging vaccination distribution at Purdue Student Health Center, or PUSH. Existing research. So this whole campaign design was based off of the Don't Procrastinate, Vaccinate Vaccination campaign, which occurred at IUPUI. I was very fortunate to help with the beginning stages of this campaign as a research student at IUPUI in my undergraduate studies. So this study offered the vaccination at students at the university's health center. Results from the study was a 900% increase in campus HPV vaccinations from the same period, which the same period is the first 3 weeks that the campaign started, and slightly more women than men got vaccinated during those 3 weeks, the initial campaign phase. But that's not to say that no men didn't get vaccinated. So this health campaign was based off of the health belief model, and it covered perceived severity, perceived benefits, barriers, self-efficacy, and cues to action. So informing Purdue University students the risk about the HPV vaccination, about going without it. Perceived benefits will inform students the benefits of getting vaccinated, not only for themselves, but their peers. The barriers, PUSH campaign will answer any of the questions to reduce stigma attached with the vaccine. Self-efficacy, so the students that come to PUSH will receive a short survey via paper or online to fill out, and the survey questions will cover stigma, barriers, how they heard about the vaccination, and what would work best as a reminder for students to come back and receive their initial rounds. That's another thing, is the HPV vaccination has 3 rounds that need to occur for the vaccine to be complete. Cues to actions. Posters will be made and distributed to all campus university bathroom stalls, lecture halls, student centers, dining halls, dormitories across the campus with HPV information, benefits of receiving the vaccine, and where to register for an appointment at PUSH. The strategy behind the campaign is engaging community stakeholders and partners, Tippecanoe County Health Department, Indiana State Department of Health, of course Purdue University, and definitely the PUSH Center at Purdue. Duration, it will last 1 academic semester. As discussed on the previous slide, posters, campus TV ads, geo-filters on social media that target the Purdue University campus so they can see social media ads, education of PUSH staff on the HPV vaccine so the individuals working at PUSH are educated, they do not have any stigma behind it, and that they can fully answer the students' questions. And the 5th one is a text message email reminder system that will help students remember to come in for their initial rounds of the vaccine. The evaluation will occur with the survey that the students will take at PUSH. They will ask demographic questions, questions that address barriers, that was discussed on the health belief model slide, and the marketing question. So how did you hear about it? Did you see a poster in the bathroom stall? Was it in your dormitory? Were you referred by a friend? And these evaluations will occur every month over the course of 3 months. So if needed, we can adjust survey questions, we can adjust our approach to best reach the students. And lastly, here are material samples that I was able to help create and utilize on IUPUI's campus, especially the ones in red. The one on the right is what was utilized as a poster. They were attached in lecture halls, the bathroom stalls. The left is those common HPV questions, and in the middle was a demographic provided by the Indiana State Department of Health that can be used on social media, can be used on the TV ads around the campus. And the Don't Procrastinate, Vaccinate, it was a header of an article that was published on IUPUI's website, and as I mentioned, the materials are provided by Fairbanks School of Public Health and the IUPUI and the Indiana State Department of Health. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it greatly. And here are the references that were used to complete this project.